Hello everybody and welcome back to another video from Little Elf. Right, today I have a crazy lock deck for you. No idea if it's going to work. Hopefully will. But we will have to wait and see until the game. I'm also going to switch up this video because I want to test out viewer retention span. So I'm actually going to start off with the game and then show you the deck. I mean, it is on the left, but I'm not going to read any abilities yet until I get to the end. So we're playing Jin Haibara. I think that's a real player from the card back that he has and the deck holder. Yeah, it's definitely a real person. Hello! We are playing casual, and I just want to see if this works, to be honest. This could be a total failure. Okay. Starting out, 283. But I guess if it's a complete failure, I won't post this video. But hopefully this should work. I went through the deck just by myself. Should work. I mean, as you can see on the left, super experimental, but should really end up working. See, we have Shinigami here for the damage, Dragon for the burn. Okay, he looks like he's playing a Halloween deck. Uh-oh. I have extremely low hopes for this deck, unfortunately. But it can define odds, maybe. Define the odds. Looks like he's not playing the meta Halloween deck. That's also a Sea People history deck, Minerva. But instead kind of something more, not sure really. Maybe like miscellaneous Halloween. Very scratchy today. Obviously 69 points. Kind of aiming to lock up his cards here. So he struggles. Hell is going to be useful in a minute. Okay, that's not a massive score. Maybe this is beatable. Let's see. Okay, last round here. We could play Flying Dutchman, theoretically. And his cards are already locking up there, which is nice. Oh, we obviously also do have Indigo Milk Cap, which is the main locking card. He's going to have 3 cards locked by the time. It's great. We will wait a little bit. Maybe get out a card that we don't mind locking. And obviously Zengadi Emperor Overlock. Okay, it looks like we actually win round 1 here, which is great. Come on. Yes! By 1 point, we've done it. Yes! Oh, how lucky. Well, we take those any day of the week. Good game. Is that the toxic or the good kind of good game? Not sure. Looks like I've got bad eye. It's just because I'm looking at my game. Weird, isn't it? Fix my camera angle. Is that better, guys? I don't know. Okay, we do get 120 points here, which is not bad. It's because it... Guys probably don't care. 120 points, not bad. Pretty good, actually. Considering I only played 2 cards there. Because they're all locked. Look at this deck. It's so evil. So good, though. I mean, we do have to be careful not to overlock him. That is, like, the main thing to be careful with in this deck. 283. It's a big score. Some good cards in this deck. I mean, I think we're actually going to beat him, which is great. I will go through the deck at the end of the video, remember, guys. I will give you the deck code. I'm not sure this is one you really want to copy, but it's really good inspiration to look at some of the individual cards and what they do. So the deck code is QWD7XY. Also, this is pre-recorded in advance. I wonder what league it is. If I were to guess, I'm actually going to play this league because this is coming out next Tuesday. And I'll be back next Wednesday. But it's besides the point. Yeah, we beat him round 2. I think we might beat him round 3. To be fair, this is a new player. But still, this deck is a really nice one to play around with here. You get Cockatrice out. Unfortunately, our Jiu-Jitsu is going to be locked up forever due to Indigo Milk Cap. But that's okay, because one of his cards is also locked up forever. 301, really nice score there with Golden Goose especially. And Golden Goose is one of the best cards in this game, really. Okay, we are losing by 2 points, but that's actually great if I'm not wrong. Can't use Hell, unfortunately. I was maybe expecting a little bit more from her. but no worries. 175. We are going to lose this round, though. That's not really a problem. I would like to win, but it's not looking likely. Yeah, he's playing kind of like a new player Halloween deck, which at this time of recording this is definitely the deck you have to play. But probably by the time this is out, not as good anymore due to the Halloween buffs getting gone. He's saying great deck, thank you. Jin Haibara. Shut. Bit itchy. Needs a wash probably. I've not washed it. That's really besides the point. He does beat me here, but that is fine. Because we are probably going to demolish him this round here. Okay. We do have a lot of our cards locked up, unfortunately, but no problem. If I'm not wrong, he does have a locking card in his deck, so maybe that's why. But anyway, let's go on to... Well... So this is where the cards kind of start to get a little bit weaker, unfortunately. 205 should still be manageable, hopefully. I hope when I take this to the final round, that wouldn't be good. I'm saving Hell just in case we do end up losing 2 rounds. Hell's not that good anymore, though. Maybe I should give up on her. There's better cards. Okay, 2-8. I think we are going to lose this round and just hope that Hell and all my other cards end up clutching up the win later on. Okay, I wonder what league. Probably a good one. Okay, look at Dragon. It's up to 14 power. I don't know why that is. Probably some ability. I don't know. I just kind of put this deck together. I wanted to play around. Great hit, by the way, from Shinigami. We needed that. Demon Hunter, that's like the best Halloween card. Really. Well, not the best, but in terms of high power, definitely the best. Yeah, unfortunately 2 cards are locked up. I don't know how long Hell's been locked. I think she just got re-locked up. I don't think she's locked up again. I don't know. Oh, we might win this round. Never mind. Oh, yeah, we've won. Good game. I was actually not expecting that, really, but I guess Goose is so big. Right, good game. Thank you. Stay on the video. I'm showing you the deck. So, obviously, I wouldn't recommend making this exact deck, but some cards in this deck, and I'll tell you which ones, are kind of necessary for decks in general. So, let me go on. First of all, we have the Loch Ness Monster. Your opponent's remaining cards in hand lock next turn. It's a mythic. It's a good lock card. It's not that good, to be honest, but it is one of the kind of common lock cards played. Okay, next, Venus Flytrap. An opponent's random card in hand locks this turn, and this card gains 20 this turn. Again, not really the best lock card, but still a good card in general. Next, Zangadi Emperor. Your remaining cards in hand log this round and gain 25 until played. This is actually a great card that I recommend all of you get this. If you play this on round 3, I don't know why I said it like that, then your cards in hand will gain 25 until played. So all your cards in hand, like your remaining cards, so that will be 50 plus if you play 2 cards, so on and so forth. But yeah, really good card this is actually, and underlooked too. Good cards and Giddy Emperors. Jack Frost, a random opponent's card locks this round. This is actually a really good lock card, and I 100% recommend getting this one. Better than Venus Flytrap, and that's a Limb Ledge. Jujitsu, another good card. A random card in your opponent's hand loses 20 until played. So just a nice debuff ability there. And then on the return, a random opponent's card in hand locks next turn. Nice card there. Okay, Eye of the Storm, another great lock card. All remaining cards in both players' hands lock next turn. This definitely works in this deck, especially with Funeral Bell. But this is just works in general. Really good card, actually. 100% recommend getting this one for locking decks. Calypso, another card I've not played in a while. A random opponent's card in hand locks this turn, and then on return, a random opponent in your hand locks this turn. Under opponent's random card. Just like a double lock to your opponent. Really nice lock card. Again, worth getting. Definitely worth getting. Charles Bonsai, another card I've not used in ages. Your cards in hand gain 50 this turn, and on the start they lose 10 until played. So you want to get him out instantly. He's just kind of like an all-round good buffer, which for this deck is kind of essential. Great card that is. Okay. Indigo Milk Cap, another amazing card. I love this card. I recommend all of you getting this. On the draw, gain 25 until power until this card is returned to your deck, which alone is really strong. And then on the return, if it's on or before round 2, turn 2, a random card in both players' hands locks permanently. And if it's after round 2 or turn 2, a random card in both players' hands locks this round. Just all in general, probably my favorite lock card in the game, and probably the best lock card in the game. Love this card. Love, love, love. Okay, next, and probably one of the best mythics, Dragon. 0 for 0. If you've played Dragon, this card gains 144 and costs 7 plus 7 energy permanently. Really nice. And then another great ability. On the return, your opponent's remaining cards in hand burn 30 until played. Again, just a great card all in all. Okay, we have Cartwheel Galaxy here. This one, again, is made for us when we're probably going to lose some of the rounds. Amazing card. Definitely get this one too. For every round you've lost this game, this card gains 100 this turn. So that gains up to 200. And then also your other cards in hand lose 7 until played. It's not that big of a difference, though. It's not big enough to make a significant difference, which is good. But yeah, Cartwheel Galaxy, great card. Hell, if you lost this round, if you've lost 2 rounds this game, your cards in hand gains 55 this turn. Again, maybe I wouldn't go for this anymore, but this is a great card that 2022 kind of decks had this card. But nowadays it's not as strong, but still works in this deck, so I wanted to put it in. Okay. Jetka, your cards adjacent to this gain 80 this turn. Another just all-round good buff. And then on the return, you lose 40 for 3 turns. But that is okay. Great card, that is. P.T. Barnum. For every time you have not played P.T. Barnum, if you've not played P.T. Barnum this game, your opponent's cards in hand lose -20 permanently, and then on the draw, that's on the draw, and then on the play, if you've played P.T. Barnum this game, this card gains 40 permanently, and all other cards in hand lose 12 this turn. Great card. Okay, so a couple more here. The Golden Goose that laid eggs. Probably another essential card. On the draw, your cards in hand gain 20 until this is returned to your deck. And then if it's before round 5, this card gains 100 this turn. And just one of the strongest cards in this game. So good. Love it. Okay, Flying Dutchman especially works for this deck. If you're losing the round, your cards in hand gain 48 this turn. And if you're winning the round, it doesn't really affect us. I'm not going to mention it. So only play this, obviously, when you're losing the round. Great card this is, in general, the Flying Dutchman. Would recommend getting. Okay. Cockatrice, a random opponent's card in hand locks for 2 turns. Great card this is, especially for the fact that it's only a limited rare. And so small. And final card, what I voted as the best card in the game. And if you've not seen that video, please check it out. Shinigami. If it's the 13th turn of the game or before, a random opponent's card in hand loses 500 this turn. And if it's after the 13th round, you lose 500 power this turn, but that's on the play. And on the start, little nerfs, which means you have to play it out instantly, lose 4 permanently. But it doesn't make too much of a difference. Well, guys, that was the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.